Election, here we are once again. Every 4 years, people get amnesia, start thinking that their vote matters in order to change the world around them. And every 4 years, nothing ever changes. In fact, it gradually gets worse in certain respects. And so while there's many millions of people that are basically plugged into this matrix of believing that the federal government at any level is going to change things for the better, for the menial, for the poverty stricken, for those who are less affluent, they are living in a state of denial. And you'll always see me on viral media trying to implore people not to vote, not to participate in the system. And I would continue to say that because the federal government is the enemy of the humanity. All you have to take a look is what they're doing abroad in our name. Now, the one group of people, the libertarian community, basically have a sectarian divide within them. Some people basically vote for Trump despite the left due to cultural differences. And then you got these other libertarians that are much more anti-war. So Ron Paul, Jill Stein, Chase Oliver even, but Chase Oliver is the one who's running. The votes there basically are morally sound votes. But to vote for Donald Trump despite Kamala Harris, or to vote Kamala Harris in spite of Donald Trump, saying that there's a lesser of two evils, no such thing as a lesser of two evils. It's only evil. And it's evil to vote for a system that continues to denigrate and massacre people abroad. We're talking about mass murderers here. No matter how pretty Kamala Harris seems to think, no matter how witty Donald Trump seems to think, it's their actions. It's not how they look or they appear. And nothing is ever going to change if we have this many people who still believe in a government system that is going to somehow bring about this fantastical miracle of lowering rent prices or lowering inflation or lessening the divide through the ideologies that consume us, religion and racism and sexism and politics. We have to unplug out of this matrix in order to basically advance ourselves. And we're not there yet. So for those who are unplugged, so to speak, continue to fight. You may feel alone, but you're not. And don't feel forced to push for a vote for either side, because that's what you want you to believe, that there's a side. Well, there's a side, all right. It's them versus us. That's what this is about. And you're not alone in this endeavor. We're just very quiet and reserved. We don't have the big mouthpieces. We don't have the millions of dollars in ad programming. Hardly anyone supports us because we're considered outsiders, anomalies. Meanwhile, we're the normal ones. We see that the system is rigged, the system is sick, and it's making people unwell, and it's affecting all of us. I won't participate, I won't vote, ever. Now for a system that continues to denigrate humanity and to debase us into ideological constructs, that we see each other as the enemy. And hopefully one day, we'll just basically become aware, self-aware, and we all turn our heads in unison to the enemy who made us feel this way and believe this way. If you want a prediction, I think Kamala Harris will pull it out in a very tight race. And what will happen, it's just prediction, I'm not basing this on anything. It's what I think might happen, is that because the race will be so close, that because of this Trump sectarian monstrosity that believes anything, even the most outrageous, that they'll think that the system is rigged, and that think that we have to do something to stop it. You might see little pockets of resistance, maybe, pockets of silence, nothing major, but to get the National Guard involved and to make and demonize each other further and further away to where the federal government will have to intervene and create laws and regulations to supersede this alleged problem that doesn't exist. Just snap out of it. You're not left, you're not right, you're not black, you're not white, you're not Democrat, you're not Republican. You're a human being. We need to realize that we're bigger than what we perceive ourselves to be. All right, everybody, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.